eyes unto the hills, from whence my help comes. I will raise my inner gaze and know that. That's why in psychological stuff, when I used to go to therapy, and I used to I was a master at it, had a black belt in depression and stuff. And a therapist once said, Ray, all I want you to do is just stand here, put your shoulders back, and raise your head up. And I fought her. I didn't want to, because part of me knew that just by doing that, my mood would shift. And I didn't want to let it go. The moment we look up, we have no choice but to move in that direction. Les Brown says, sometimes life is going to hit you, but make sure that when it hits you and you're going to fall down, fall on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. Because we are always going to move in the direction of our vision. Let's anchor. Simply sitting and allowing ourselves to be breathed, knowing that in this moment, good is all there is. And the good that is the good of my being. Right here, right now, in this body, as this body, around this body. Goodness. In these words, back of these words, the very vibration of these words, goodness. God itself. And what I know is that God, all there is, love, peace, joy, prosperity, abundance, health, well-being itself is all there is. I raise my eyes to see good. I see good in every life experience. Even when my ego mind does not understand, I will raise my eyes and find it, because it is there. In every human that crosses my path, I will see good. Even when my ego mind does not understand their actions or their intentions, I will see the good that I know they are as God. I will raise my vision, raise my insight, my eyesight, and my very beingness through all of my spiritual practices to know there is only one. And how grateful I am to know that these are not the words of Raymont, but these are the words of God speaking of itself, through itself, about itself, and back unto itself. That's how I am grateful to know that these words are already anchored in the mind of God. That is where they came from, that is where they went to, and that is where they are back in, the very fertile soil of the mind of God, for there is but one mind. So what I know for each and every person in this room, this city, this state, this country, this planet, there is only one. One life, one power, one presence. God. Goodness itself, omnipotence itself, omnipresence itself, omniscience itself. It is, I am, we are. It is done, it is so, and together we say, and so it is.